Morning, everybody. It's a great morning. Seems like the rain's finally stopped here, so maybe we don't need that bark after all. But welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. This is our Wednesday coffee hour. Typically every Wednesday we have an episode doing coffee. I do see the end of the light on coffee. Probably maybe half a dozen or more episodes left. And so still contemplating. My wife did pick up like 3 more samples yesterday because she's addicted to coffee as much as I am. So we might continue this. Seems like you guys like it, so we'll see. But if you truly like what we do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe, especially the like and the subscribe. That way we know that we're on the right path. When subscribers are kind of hit or miss or slow coming, then we do question whether we're actually meeting your needs. Obviously, we do this for ourselves. We have a lot of fun. If you haven't watched the show, you can tell that we do have a lot of fun. Sometimes there's a little tension between Andy and I and stuff like that, but it's all in good jest. So make sure you just hit that like, share the video, and definitely subscribe to our channel. Remember, we also do whiskeys on Mondays, whiskeys on Tuesday, Thursday, and then cocktails on Friday, which seem to be our biggest episodes people like. So today we're doing coffee as always and another espresso. I have this backlog of espressos that I'm trying to get out of the way. We'll get back to ground coffee for like press pots and drip pots probably next week. But I do, because I think I'm down to just 2 more espressos. Actually, my wife just bought some more, so who knows. But we'll get back to some other coffees that are available to you, either online or in the stores. This happens to be a coffee that you pretty much can get in stores, but this specific brand I think might only be online. And this is the Lavazza Qualita. It's quality, but you know, I gotta translate from Italian. Lavazza Qualita Oro coffee. And it is, like I said, from Italian. It's 100% Arabica beans. It's Arabica beans gathered from Central America, Caribbean, and South America. So I think that's somehow how the word Oro fits into that. We learned there's Serrata or Suerta. That is more of a milder coffee. This is more of a bolder coffee. It's not a dark grind, it's a medium, or not a dark roast, it's a medium roast, but it's a bolder coffee. They put this at their intensity level of 5, which I think their scale goes to 5. So it's gonna be, I assume, pretty high quality caffeine. It's a really nice smell when I open the package. I just opened it this morning. So I'm expecting quite a bit. And it is morning time on Wednesday, the day this video goes out. This is about the only video that we record either the night before or the day of it going out, because it's somewhat of an easy edit for me without having to deal with, you know, audience sounds or interruptions and, you know, mic issues between the two of us, whether it's Andy or Cody. So this one is just straight me, and that's why sometimes the videos are a little less quality, because I'm here by myself. Everybody else is at their house, their own homes, and so sometimes I forget a light, or the lights aren't charged like we saw last week, or I forget a camera setting, but hopefully this looks out well. I do know that this area here is rather dark all the time, so we are contemplating what we can do to lighten this area up without ruining everything else. We got these new studio lights that are awesome, and our quality of our picture is so much better, but we're afraid to ruin that. All right, so let's get to this Oro. Like I say, it's a tri-bean, 100% Arabica. I've seen this various prices, but on average, from Lavazza online to other places online to Amazon online, this is a little bit more expensive espresso. It comes in at $19.99 on average. So a lot of our espressos have been $10, but this is $19.99, and it is I completely forgot what I was going to say. Other than 100% Arabica, that's what it is. Lavazza is an Italian company. We've had several of theirs already. It's a dark, earthy, bold, intense flavor or aroma. Chocolate, almost tree barkish, woody aroma. Little hints of caramel or some other type of toffee aroma to it. It's extremely hot. I mean, it's just completely fresh off the stove. Okay, it's intense. Just that little tiny sip. This is a espresso that I would normally drop a sugar cube in because it is very intense, very bold. I'm glad I'm having this in the morning and not at night. In fact, I dare say that this might be good as in a white espresso. A white espresso is adding some milk or cream to it. This is really good. Might even be something that would work well with a cocktail like a espresso martini. Maybe as a cold brew espresso for creating a coffee liqueur, because it's a bold flavor. I have a pot of normal coffee. Actually, it's a mutt coffee going. So when we grind our beans, when we just get down to just a few more beans left in that package and we can't make a pot out of it, we have this bucket we put it in, this container, close the airtight lid, and that's what we do. We just keep filling it up until it's a hodgepodge, and I just used that, emptied that into a pot, and I'm brewing it. So I don't think I need that cup or that pot of coffee going for work. This is going to keep me up. I definitely give this a thumbs up. Tell me what you think. Lavazza seems to be a really good coffee company for us. We can get it in the stores, but not all the various kinds. I am going back to Europe here in a few weeks, COVID permitting. So I'm all vaccinated, and as you know from watching the show, I had COVID back in the fall. And UK is starting to wind down all their restrictions, and so hopefully I can get to the UK and visit my kids and my grandkids here in just a few weeks, and I will be sure to pick up more local unique coffees and probably teas. We have a ton of teas. We keep talking about doing teas. Might do an episode of various teas to see how you guys like, but I definitely think you should try your hand at Lavazza Oro Espresso in the espresso mocha pot. And maybe if you have a machine espresso, you can let us know. We used to have one a long time ago. We no longer have one, haven't in years. We had one for about 20 years in the house and then gave it away. We hardly ever used it. Probably use the heck out of it now. But tell me what you think. Lavazza Oro. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe as I mentioned. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. And Mondays is oddities. That's vodka, rums, tequilas, liqueurs, gins, anything else that's non-whiskey related. Tuesday, Thursday are whiskeys, whether it's in Scottish, Canadian, Japanese, American, or flavored, or any other whiskey from around the world. Wednesday, obviously, is coffee time, and Thursdays are our cocktail times, and Cody's got a good cocktail coming up this Friday. All right, have a great Wednesday. Have a great day at work, or a great night of sleep if you are on the other side of the world, and we'll see you tomorrow.